Revolutionary greetings, comrades. On this day, the 4th of October in 1966, Lesotho gained her independence. Today, we celebrate the independence of Lesotho. It gained her independence on the 4th of October, 1966. Lesotho is celebrating its 56th independence anniversary at a time that it is meant to hold general elections on the 7th of October 2022. There are 80 constituencies that are to be contested. So we expect that on the 7th of October 2022, 80 candidates will be elected as members of parliament by the people of Lesotho. There are 65 political parties that were announced recently to contest elections or sponsoring candidates to contest the elections. Lesotho is a kingdom. You have the government. Head of government in Lesotho is the Prime Minister. Currently, the Prime Minister is Mokgweetsi Majoro. He heads the government of Lesotho. Then you have the monarchy. Ceremonial monarchy is not like Swaziland, where you have an absolute monarch. You have a monarch or a king who does not have executive powers. In the case of Zimbabwe, you will remember that in 1980 to 1987, we had a ceremonial president, the late Kenan Sotindo Banana. So the role that was played by the late Kenan Sotindo Banana is the same role that the king in Lesotho plays. He does not have executive powers. So there is separation of powers between the monarch, who, of course, the king is the head of state, and then the head of government is led by the prime minister. As Lesotho celebrates her independence, 56 years of her independence, Lesotho has been going through political and military crises. We have witnessed the violence in Lesotho. In 2014, a national dialogue, which was supported by the international community, mediated by SADC, took place to resolve the conflict that was in Lesotho. So as the people of Lesotho celebrate their independence today, we note that major political parties represented in parliament in May signed a pledge which was called the Omnibus Constitutional Bill. This pledge was to promote peace in Lesotho. But there were problems again. And these elections, as we celebrate the 56th anniversary in Lesotho, are happening at a time when it is not very clear that the reforms, constitutional reforms, that have been negotiated or mediated by SADC will be implemented before the elections. What happened is that while the parties signed a pledge in May, but there was no commitment in ensuring that the reforms are implemented so that you have a free and a fair election, an election whose outcome will not be contested, and that those that will not emerge as winners will accept the result and have stability in Lesotho. So the king was asked to declare a state of emergency because Parliament was dissolved in preparation for the elections. And it became difficult for Parliament to debate and pass through these reforms. And you then have a situation where you go to an election without Parliament having discussed and adopted these reforms for a peaceful election. King Letsie III was then asked to declare a state of emergency in Lesotho. The declaration of the state of emergency was to pave way for the reconvening of Parliament so that Parliament can discuss the reforms. This was done on the 16th of August, 2022. It came on the day that SADC was holding its own summit in Kinshasa. So there have been fears that the elections might not produce an outcome that is going to be accepted by everyone. 65 political parties participating in 80 constituencies without the reforms. SADC is called upon to ensure that the elections in Lesotho are held in a peaceful environment. Elections, as I've said, are to take place on the 7th of October, 2022, and today is the 4th of October. Observer missions are already in Lesotho to assess if indeed elections are going to be held in a free and a fair environment. As the people of Lesotho celebrate 56 years of independence, our call as Africans is that we should continue with the celebrations post the 7th of October, if indeed elections will happen, in a peaceful environment. We need stability in Lesotho. So we call on all political parties, on SADC, and the people of Lesotho to ensure that elections are held in a free and a fair environment. We congratulate you, the people of Lesotho, for the independence that you are celebrating today. And we are saying happy independence to the people of Lesotho. And we hope that celebrating the independence in the same week that elections are to be held will unite the people of Lesotho as they chart the way forward. Yes, there are challenges that the people of Lesotho are facing. All of us as Africans, we need to assist them. But the people of Lesotho should take the lead. So we congratulate you as we celebrate your independence. Happy 56th anniversary. Please share your own views about Lesotho. I know that there are some that are starting the governance model in Lesotho. There are some who are saying in some countries who are calling for the monarch, a monarch that will play a similar role that is being played by the monarch in Lesotho. While in Swaziland, we are calling for the dismantling of the monarchy as an institution. So please share your views in the comment section. If you are from Lesotho, how are you celebrating this independence? I've seen some comrades posting the Lesotho flags. Please share this video, circulate to your contacts. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Otherwise, happy independence, Lesotho. Amandla. Goodbye.